Welcome, this is Sananda. You are magnetic in your connection with the world. One aspect of that connection is magnetism. That is to say, you naturally, by the nature of your being, draw to you events, opportunities, people, and equally, your magnetism deflects from you some experiences, situations, events, people, for whom, for whatever reason, there's not an appropriateness in you connecting at this time. As we move through this inner journey, let yourself, as much as you can, appreciate the naturalness of your magnetism. You need neither boost it, nor hold it back, or seek to limit it. But it may well be that when you look at your personality self, you can find within an interesting combination of states of mind or beliefs, so that it is entirely possible for you simultaneously to wish to be more known, to draw more of what we might call an audience to you, and at exactly the same time another party is saying, no, I want to hide. And so from both these perspectives of the personality, there can be a desire to exert control over this natural magnetism that is yours. So trust your beingness. Let your beingness expand beyond the limitations of your personality. Imagine or sense yourself now simply as a beautiful presence on earth, aware of your physical body, your physical presence, your location in time and space, but allowing this broader, in some ways simpler knowing of yourself, that you exist, that you are beautiful. And as we explore this further, take some awareness to the crown of your head, the crown center. Imagine that opening. And perhaps a little like the core of an electromagnet, the core of light that runs through the center of your being, from above your crown, down through all of the main centers, connecting with the heart of the earth below. Imagine that core of light being one of the ways in which you can sense around it and expanding beyond the boundaries of your physical body very easily, your magnetism. Now bring your imagination in to assist. Imagine these lines of magnetism, these flows, these very fine expressions of magnetism, centered on that core of light, but flowing outwards to connect with all that the universe is, all that life is. Letting your imagination find these lines of magnetic force, as fine as you can imagine. And be aware of your heart center, let that open. And bring your imagination again to let those lines of magnetic force become even finer. And in that fineness, very responsive. Let yourself be observer of this phenomenon, all that makes up your magnetic field. Getting a feeling of how that magnetism naturally draws to you opportunities, events, people. Some in the immediate future, some a little further into your future. And at the same time, collaborating with the magnetic field of many other beings, ultimately with the magnetic field of every individual life form that exists, collaborating to guide others in other directions, to help them find paths that help them to grow. Trusting that your magnetism is bringing growth to you in beautiful ways. Notice too, letting these lines of magnetic force once more become even finer with the help of your imagination. Notice the responsiveness, that somehow your magnetism can both be very powerful and very gentle. Nothing is forced. There is only invitation, suggestion, and openness. And then begin to notice the magnetism of others, that you respond to the magnetism of others, responding in whatever is the right way for you, approaching, welcoming, allowing particular connections to, as it were, pass you by for the time being. And then lift awareness upwards, now going beyond the crown of your head, that center, on upwards to whatever you might sense or think of as your source, the source of your being. You might sense this source of your being is like a powerful, beautiful light, as large as a sun or larger. And allow your heart to connect with the heart of that source, creating a path that you can follow so that you can move upwards easily, your imagination helping again into that light of your source, and get a sense of how beautifully it organizes your magnetism, down to the finest detail you can imagine. In each moment and through great sweeps of time. And that you are part of this flow of the energy we call magnetism, that particular aspect of connection. And let your source help you to gain an overview, not just of how your magnetism is organized, but the interaction of your magnetism with many others. All of you moving all the time in relationship to one another. Subtle, responsive. And find in all of this a sense of perfect balance. There's no need to push or to pull. You're in the balance of the flow of your own being. And right now, out of the immensity of the totality of your being, you are focusing upon yourself as beautiful presence on earth. Feel yourself within the magnetic field of the earth. Your magnetism contributing to the earth's magnetism. The flows of the earth's magnetism creating for you opportunities, opening states of consciousness, helping you to grow. And then also, as beautiful presence here on earth, lift your awareness to the sun. Feeling its magnetism. Those emanations of beautiful electrical type of energy, the energy of magnetism, helping you to open to more of yourself, to bring more of that beautiful presence into consciousness. And then as we draw to a close, bring your awareness again to yourself, the beautiful presence you are, and open your awareness to your magnetism, your magnetic field, those very fine flows, so detailed, so responsive. Perfect balance in relationship with the world. Then when you're ready, come to the outer world again, and with our love, go well.